House was a nice building as well, the James Lee House. It's now bed and breakfast, you can actually stay there. I know they took a good while renovating that. It was abandoned, it was derelict for a long time. So I'm assuming they've done a pretty good job on the inside for it to now be a bed and breakfast. Family tomb of the Church family. Robert Church, first African-American millionaire in Memphis. They've named a park after him. So he was born a slave, his mother was a slave, his father was a white steamboat captain. But he made his fortune himself with property, even though he was not educated. Although his father looked on him fondly, he never gave him an education because he was a slave.
Statue of an angel. It looks like lifting a person out of the ground and taking him up to heaven. Yeah, that's amazing actually. It's like lifting them out to the ground and taking them up.
Child on that one.
5 years old. This is the tombstone of John Overton, one of the 3 founders of Memphis in 1819.
There's the tombstone for Dr. D.T. Porter. As I said earlier, the D.T. Porter building is just opposite where we're staying as a sleep-in at the moment. He was president of when Memphis was a taxing district after it was bankrupt after the yellow fever epidemics. But he was very instrumental in introducing the sanitation system in Memphis, which cleaned up the city, helping to prevent further outbreaks of diseases. That's Fontaine from the Fontaine Woodruff House in the Victorian Village on Adams Avenue. Just near now to the entrance or exit as we're going out now of the cemetery is the Crump Memorial, Boss Crump and family. Boss Crump, who was mayor of Memphis, I believe from 1909 to 1912 maybe, but his political influence was such that he more or less ran Memphis for 50 years. All the mayors in that period basically were Crump puppets. And it was Crump definitely running Memphis for 50 years. Come here to the Mason Temple. It was from here on April 3rd, 1968. Martin Luther King made his famous speech, his famous Mountaintop speech, the next night after this, on the 4th of April, that he was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis. And it's now designated historic building. They said we could take photos in there, but no filming, so we respect to that. It's a place you should try and come and visit if you're in Memphis. It's obviously historic. Quite apart from that, it's quite an impressive building inside, isn't it? It's hard to comprehend, actually. You don't realise how big it actually is inside.